Hello everyone, I need to give you an update on OpenLand mesh. This will be an unedited video, so just bear with me. I didn't have much time to edit the video, that's why I decided to do that. Alright, let's get started. First, I'm in the game, so I have seen like this. So I'm trying to create a new mesh using OpenLand mesh, procedural mesh. So then I had to do right click and create a blueprint, and here I'm going to search for OpenLand. So we have a couple of OpenLand mesh actor. This is the base, which will be using if you're starting from scratch. But here, this is just the hello world, and we can use that just to show you what's going on here. All right, now let's give it a name, hello. All right, and then I'm going to drag this into my scene. All right, let's focus on that. Now we have an object like this. Okay, I create a duplicate and let's delete that. All right, cool. Can see that. Then I think I need to assign a material. This could be really nice. Okay, and if you want to check UVs, I can put something like this, and you can see how UVs are happening there. And also I can put some real material, and just gonna work like as expected. Anyway, I'm gonna use this pink color, and I like it. All right, again I create another duplicate over here. I delete it. Right, now looks fine. You can see that. And then so when I select here, I have some options like, so this is subdivisions, 5, and there are some smooth angles, and I mentioned about this few, maybe anyway. So basically we have some option like we can animate it, like there are some options. Then when I run this, so let's say Alt P, okay, it's over here. All right, I think I have the play start. I'm gonna delete that, so can I directly jump over here? All right, so I'm gonna play it again. You can see, yep. This is I'm showing that I have explained how this works, how we can do this in a previous video, but here I'm just trying to show you the Blueprint API. All right, and then all right, now we have this. Where was I? All right, so here, hello. And also the coolest thing is this. So I can double click this and open it like this. So I have rearranged this window like this. Now we have the viewport over here, and we have the graph editor over here. So basically, so here then I can do pretty cool things. So here you can see now I can clearly see the, yeah, so you can see the mesh over here, and then I'm going to select the main component. Then I have all this configuration. Now I can select the material. Okay, this is too much. Right, okay, something like this again. I don't know which. All right, anyway, I'm gonna pick a simple material. So this will be the default settings for this blueprint, and then this mesh, you name it, and I can subdivision. Let's say I need like, okay, one subdivision just to check how this works, and then I'm gonna compile, and now you can see I can see the preview over here, and then I can enable. Then I enable the animations. Then I can simulate, and you can see that works. But in this case, I think it's better to like give more subdivisions. Let's give it a 5. Compile. All right, now we have a clear view like this, and then I'm gonna simulate. So that's about it. So you can see it works. All right, I'm gonna stop. So then we have something called run Vertex Modifiers. So how we create the shapes is based on this Vertex Modifiers. I'm gonna disable that, and I'm gonna compile it again. So basically we have pyramid based on this Vertex Modifier. We have changed the shape like this, and also we do the animation based on that. So I'm gonna re-enable that. All right, now we have this. So then you might ask, how can I write custom Vertex Modifier, or you name it? It's pretty cool. So here we have functions in the blueprint editor, and we have something called override. So we have a couple of functions to override, actually 2. One is get polygon mesh, which I will talk about in a moment, and the other one is modify vertex. So that's what I'm trying to use here. So this is the parent one. So I think I need to connect over here. This is just the by default one. So this is how it works. Even the animation is based on that. So basically we are calling the parent one, which is available on C++ right now by default, but I think we can create something custom. So let's do it. So I'm gonna delete this one, and I'm gonna split, and I'm gonna do this here. So then basically you can see what's happening here. Here we have the payload position, plane normal, and the UVs, and also the time in second. This is quite useful if you're trying to do animation based on sine function and you name it. And also we have a Boolean saying whether this is animating or not. So this will be useful when in the editor, like when you're constructing the UI or the mesh, and then you might need to use this and trying to create a different UI or something like that. Yeah, we don't talk about that right now. So basically I'm going to connect like this. All right, this is by default, and so now definitely we will get a pyramid like this. So I'm gonna go to wireframe mode just to show you what's going on. Then I'll try to create a sphere out of this. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So I'm not trying to re-implement the previous animation, but just trying to do something, something like this. So then I'm gonna get the payload position. So I'm gonna normalize this vector. So if you're not familiar with the math, then just don't worry about this. I'll explain this in a later video with a complete everything. And then I'm going to multiply this by a float by 100. Right, then I'm going to connect that into here. So I'm going to compile it. Now I get a half a speed, something like this. So basically, if I explain what's going on here, so we have the root position over here. This is my center pivot position, you name it, and we have some vertices over here. So earlier we had this one. So basically it's a pyramid, and if you look at the length from this place to all these vertices, they got different lengths. All right, so now what we did here is based on we create a uniform length from this pivot position, and then we get a sphere, like actually half a sphere. So yeah, with the normalize we get the direction from this place into the position. Actually if you think about, we need to use distance, but normalize is just a shortest way of getting this. If you are thinking about the 0 position, and then we simply this normalizes give you the 0 to 1 range, and then we multiply that by 100, and you get value like something like this. All right, so yeah, this is it. And if you go to the valid mode, and this is it. And if you see something issue like this, don't worry, it's based on the smooth normals. I'm going to fix this right now. So I'm going to select my component, the main component, root component, and here normalize, I think I put something around 90. So that's why it's causing the issue. Something around 60, and then that will fix the issue for sure. All right, so that's gone. So basically what's happening here is we're going to smooth this to get this sphere, and if I don't put anything over here, so it's 0, and compile it, you can see triangles, I think something like that. You can see triangles over here, and I'm going to reduce subdivision to 3, and you can clearly see that. But if you put some smoothing into the normals, and you can simply get rid of that. All right, so then let's say how you are going to do some animations. It's pretty simple as well. So basically we have the time over here, then we can use some mechanism to do some thing. So here I'm trying to I don't have much time, or anyway, I'm trying to do something. Let's try to do something interesting. So basically sine node is the animation core. So basically we can get something over 1 and 0. So what I'm trying to do is all right, get the seconds, and I'm gonna actually we need some input. Let's see, Yeah, time is not the thing. I think I'm gonna get this length. I'm gonna get a sine value from this. All right, we have vector cosine sine. Anyway, sine. Okay, something like this. All right, I'm gonna get a sine value from this. Oh, why can I connect that? Okay, this is a vector. That's the issue. All right, then I'm gonna get the length. Vector length. Actually, it's the 100 anyway, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, just to make sure things gonna. I mean, like, yeah. All right, and we get the sine value over here. So then what I try to do is I'm trying to. So then we have 0 to 1 range. Basically, no, this. Yeah, I'm stupid because this unique length we get the length, the same length. So instead of trying to get this, I'm trying to get something over here. Let's say I'm gonna get this the actual position over here. I'm gonna get the length from here. Okay, that could be interesting. And then I'm gonna put that into the sine. All right, then we get a different value. Okay, that's cool. And then I'm gonna add that length value, and I'm gonna add seconds. Let's multiply this by some value. And if you're not familiar with this logic, just yeah, I'm gonna explain it later on. All right, multiply by a float 0.2 just to slow the speed. And then I'm gonna add these together. All right, and I'm gonna put that into sine. So I'm gonna get something interesting. I'm quite not sure what will I get, right? And then I'm gonna what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna multiply this into from this one, okay? And I'm gonna multiply, okay, and this one and this. I'm gonna put that into over here. All right, we get something crazy like this. Okay, that's interesting. All right. Oh, wow, that's a really nice shape. Anyway, let's try to animate this. All right. Okay, that's so crazy. Anyway, you get the idea. I'm not trying to like I don't know, vector length. Anyway, I'm not planning to like show you what's happening here. I'm not quite sure what I did over here as well. Maybe so I can put something on 2 and it will improve the speed, something like this. All right, you get it. Like, so this is a really crazy shape that we made and we animate, and I haven't planned this. And anyway, this looks really nice. So let's try to put some real material onto this, and you get the idea how we can do animations over here. This is sine functionality and so on. I think I made some mistake over here. I'm quite not sure how to fix that, but the result I got is pretty nice. So I'm gonna keep it anyway. All right. Okay, that's nice. I think the reason because I multiplied this one. So yeah, that's the issue, I guess. So rather than multiplying this one, if I add this one, I think I get us something pretty decent. Shall we add? All right, I'm sitting over here. I'm gonna connect over here. Yeah, we get something like this, and then we're simulating, and anyway, you get the idea. Like, anyway, but this is cool, way cooler. Yep. Okay, so let's try to put some material into this, and we can try to see some pretty cool things. Okay, I'm gonna go to the components. I think I need to stop the simulation, and let's try to put some material over here. I think I put some pebbles, and I'm trying to see what's gonna happen. Like, put some real material onto this, and I'm gonna simulate it. Wow, That's pretty crazy. Anyway, I think pink one is great. Okay, anyway, you get the idea. So I can create some crazy thing with this. And then okay, now I use the pyramid over here. So that's the default one we got, but actually we can give our own polygon as well. So here we have another function to override, get polygon mesh. All right, I'm going to stop the simulation, and here this is the default polygon mesh we have. It's a pyramid, but we have some other options. So I'm going to delete this so I can get a cube. So I'm trying to get something over here, actually make cube. So we have something like this. Yeah, make cube mesh. And then I'm gonna connect this over here. All right, compile it, and we get a different shape, and it looks, I mean, it's crazy. Like I think I'm gonna select over here. I'm gonna stop the vertex modifiers, and now you can clearly see we have a cube. All right, and so I'm gonna assign the pink over here. Looks nice. Okay, you get the idea how it works. And then we have some other custom meshes as well, but there you can create triangles, and you can do a couple of things, but I'm not going to show you right now. So we have this, and then we enable the vertex modifier. Now we can get that crazy shape, and I think I'm gonna love it. I really like it. Okay, all right. Okay, now this is a pretty nice shape. Anyway, it's like a flower kind of thing. I think let's increase a little bit subdivisions more. Okay, 6. Let's see what will gonna happen. All right, if we put more subdivision, wow, that's a really nice shape. Okay, so I'm gonna save that, and I'm gonna close this. So I can see we have this shape that we created. I think okay, all right. Normals are quite weird, but I think anyway, it's not actually weird, but this shape is weird. Anyway, we have this. So what I'm trying to do is, so we, if I create a copy of this, we get this. This is the default configuration that we created on this actor. But we have a separate menu over here. I can customize like this. Then you don't have this. Basically, you have the same configurations over here. You can do that by per instance basis, like this. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm going to show you today. Of course, I can display that, and yeah. So we can do this, and we have collisions as well. It's pretty interesting. And yeah, you know, like it's running a little bit slower because yeah, it's too much of vertices to animate on each and every frame. We crash. Something like this happens. Yep. Okay, you get it. Like, we are live. Anyway, I'm gonna fix this right now in a moment, so I'm gonna keep it like this. Anyway, now you got the idea and how this gonna works. And I'll keep improving this weekend, and I'm trying to plan to like release something quite soon. All right, see you soon with something interesting. Bye.